রেলটা মাসি পারবে না, মাসি টায়ারে লাগিয়ে দেয়। পারবে না বলছি, ও জায়গাটা জায়গাটা তো very good morning to all of you. Only 10 students are present. Fine. Out of 38 na, in your class, out of 38, 10 students are present. And what others are doing? So let me start. As NMS portal is down, so QR code is not available. Okay. So Monica, you do one thing after the last mail, take the screenshot of the attendance and send it to me. Okay. Not now because let the other students join. Then in the class, you do that. Okay. Send the screenshot, then I will do the manually.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So in the morning we had class on power electronics. Now we have for EMI. So let me share the screen with you first. Wait. I was yesterday I discussed with you on on the limiting errors and standards. I have discussed with you. So international primary standard, everything is done, and okay, yeah. So I have discussed with you also the limiting error part, relative limiting error. So today we will do the same thing. with some problems, with some more problems. Okay. Now you just take down one problem if you have your copy. Just sit with a copy and pen and take down the problem. Starting first problem that we will do today. That is First problem you write down. 0 to 150 voltmeter. 0 to 150 voltmeter has a guaranteed accuracy of 1%, has a guaranteed accuracy of 1% of full scale reading. So 0 to 150 voltmeter has a guaranteed accuracy of 1% of full scale reading. Okay, full stop. 1% of full scale reading, full stop. After that you write, the voltage measured by this instrument is 75 volt. The voltage measured by this instrument is 75 volt. The voltage measured by this instrument is 75 volt. Calculate the limiting error. Calculate the limiting error in percentage. That means you have to find out epsilon r. Okay, in percent means percentage of epsilon r that you need to find out, and calculate the limiting error in percentage. So this is the result you have to find out. Okay, percentage of ER. You are provided with the range of voltmeter, and you are also given the 1% of the accuracy, that is 1%, and you are also given how much voltage you can measure with the help of this instrument, that is 75 volt. Okay, so how will you proceed this problem? Tell me and tell me the answer. Proceed this problem, tell me the answer first. Yesterday's formula you will just apply. Okay, what your formula I've taught you yesterday. First formula is that del A. What is the formula we had? Del A means magnitude of limiting error. Instrument formula you have the magnitude of limiting error of the instrument formula. Just put it here, the formula what you have. Tell me the formulas. Tell me the equations that you will use and tell me the answer. Hello, am I audible now to everyone? Are you listening me? Please respond. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, do the problem. Tell me the answer. Should I repeat the formulas again? Okay. See, first formula that you will use, the magnitude of limiting error of instrument. Okay, that you need to find out. And the formula that you have to use is del A equals to, that will be epsilon r. Okay, the limiting error in multiplied by the AS. This is the first formula that you have to use. So you know what is epsilon r? This is the error, that is the 1%. Okay, in your problem you see you are given 1% error. Okay, so that you have to put here, that will be here 0.01. Clear? Multiplied by what? Multiplied by the range of this voltmeter. You see the highest range is 150 volt. I told that it will vary from 0 to 150. So we will take the AS, that is our AS is our nominal value, that we will take as 150. Okay, so if this is in the equation, if I write this value, then automatically you will get the answer. Tell me the answer of del A. What will be the del A? Tell me the value. Value of del A. I have given now everything. After calculating, tell me the answer. Yes,
1.5.
1.5 ampere. Okay, don't forget to write the unit, it's important. 1.5, sorry, 1.5 volt, not ampere, I'm sorry. It will be 1.5 volt, okay? So the magnitude of limiting error of the instrument is 1.5 volt. Understood this much portion? So first of all, you have to apply this formula of magnitude of limiting error and you will get this particular answer, okay? in the question it's written that the magnitude of the voltage is measured 75, right? 75 volt is there. That means the nominal value as per the problem, it is 75. It's given now in the problem. So what we will do, we know our del A is 1.5 volt from the calculation we got. From the problem, we again know that the magnitude of the voltage being measured is 75 volt. That means AS dash you can write, because already previously we have taken AS as 150 to find out our del A. Now you can write AS dash is equal to 75. Okay, clear from the problem. Now you will find from these two values, you will find the relative error at this voltage. I mean at this particular 1.5 voltage, you will find the error. So now you tell me what the formula you will use for epsilon r. You have to use the formula of del A divided by the nominal value which is given in the problem, that is AS dash you can take. So my del A is 1.5 which I have evaluated previously, and my AS dash is 75 which is given in the problem. So tell me the answer of epsilon. This is ER is relative error. So error don't have any particular unit. Okay. So you will find the value from here. Tell me the value. What is the
0.02?
0.02. Okay. So 0.02 is the relative error at this voltage. Now you have to use the limit formula. What is that? So you have to write that the voltage being measured is between the limits of. So now you have to find the limit. Okay, so what is the limit formula? That is the actual value equals to the nominal value, that is AS. In bracket, you have to write 1 plus minus epsilon r, right? So from in this equation, you know all the values. Okay, this will be AS dash, sorry. So you know what is AS dash? AS dash is from the problem, it is 75. Okay, it's given. So you can easily find out the actual value. So the limit will be 1 minus, this will be 1 plus 0.02, because we know the epsilon r is 0.02. So after you put this values, tell me the limit what we will be having. Tell me the limit. 75, something 75. Plus minus, you will get plus minus 1.5 volt. Are you getting this kind of value? This kind of value you will get, okay, from this particular problem. Okay, this is the limiting range you will get after using this formula, because epsilon r we have taken out 0.02. Okay, now next what we will do, we will try to find out this relative error percentage in percentage. So that will be percentage of epsilon r, clear? That will be equal to what? 1.5, that's my del A, divided by 75, that is the voltage measure given in your problem, into 100. Tell me the value. Just similarly, 2%. Yes. So 2% is my relative error, or you can say limiting error. Say limiting error first you have find out 0.02. Usko bas percentage pe we have done, that is 2%. Okay. So this kind of questions are about to come. Even in your objective questions agar exam hota hai, so then also this kind of questions will come. Okay. So
Ma'am, previous page पे जाइए.
हाँ, previous page पे चलते हैं. बताओ.
Ma'am, ये 75 plus minus 1.5 volt.
75 plus minus 1 volt I have taken, because see, if you open this bracket, agar मान लो मैं तुम्हें I tell you to open the limits. What will be the limit you will get from here? Tell me. 75 को छोड़ो, leave it. Tell me the limits that you will get from this number. First you add it, then you do the subtraction. Tell me the limits. Tell me the limits that you are getting.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
73.5 to 76.5.
76.5.
1 minute, 1 minute. You leave the 75. I'm not telling you to include this. When you are finding the limit, you will find limit only in between these two numbers. मतलब 1 plus 0.02 और 1 minus 0.02 करना है. 75 को हाथ नहीं लगाना है. Okay.
Ma'am, 0.98 to 1.02.
So, okay. So you got 0.98 to
1.02.
1.02. Okay. So this is the range of this is the range of the limit, or you can say the guaranteed value of the voltmeter lying within these limits. Okay. Now you see I have written 75 plus minus 1.5 volt. A question may come in your mind, ma'am, why have you written this? See, when you are trying to find out, if you're asked, two questions arise from here. If you're asked to find out the guaranteed value of the voltmeter lying within the limit, then your answer will be this one, 0.98 to 1.02. But in your question, the question I have given you, in that question, they haven't asked for the limits. Okay. So I haven't done that calculation. What I did, I have just placed the value of del A. What is del A in my question? The del A in my question is the magnitude of the limiting error of the instrument. Okay. So I have not find out the limit of this. मुझे ये यहाँ पे नहीं पूछा है 0.98 to 1.02. अगर पूछा होता, then I would have find out. So what is the question has asked in my question? That is the magnitude of the limiting error of the instrument. जो मुझे already पता है. That is 1.5 volt. So what I have done, instead of finding the limits, I have just put this value here with this 75. Okay. So that I get the actual value, that is the AA. So this 1.5 volt is the minimum, or it is the maximum voltage the voltmeter can withstand. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं होगा. Okay, so you can see the limit भी जो आ रहा है, that is within 1.5. It will not exceed 1.5. जो limits you have taken here, वो आ रहा है क्या 0.98 to 1.02. That is within 1.5. Okay, so if you make the calculation and if you also write this value, this is also correct. And I have written 75 plus minus 1.5 volt, and here 1.5 volt is my magnitude of the limiting error. This is also correct. Okay, means in one portion you are directly telling this will be the particular authentic limit, and I am telling that the values will be within 1.5. Yes, the limits which you have find out, that is 0.98 to 1.02. मतलब वो 1.5 रेंज के अंदर ही होगा, 1.5 exceed नहीं करेगा. ठीक है. So बहुत सारे questions में you won't be able to find the del A. At that time ये वाला जो मैंने लिखा है, it will not be valid. क्योंकि मुझे इस question में मुझे निकालना पड़ा कि what is the del A. That is why I have used this formula. For the maximum question, if you are asked to find out the limit, you have to use this formula, this basic formula. 75 in bracket plus minus the error that you have. Okay, that will give you the limit. इस पर ये question थोड़ा अलग है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे already I know the magnitude of the limiting error. I hope I could make you understand. So the limits are very important. हमें समझना है कि मतलब what are the limits we are getting and what is the actual, range of the voltage that we are getting. Okay. Okay, next. Okay. Next, so our answer, we need to find out the what was my question? My question was we need to calculate the limiting error in percentage. So this is my answer, 2%. Okay. So I hope I will make you understand this. If we do more problems, then we will be able to understand more. Okay, wait. अच्छा, और एक problem कर लेते हैं. It will be easier for you. Take it. Wait for a second.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, बोलो.
मैम क्लियर कर दीजिए, अगर जो हम लिमिट ले रहे हैं तो जो फाइंड आउट करेंगे लिमिट अंदर जो रहेगा 1 प्लस माइनस एप्सिलॉन आर
Yes.
वो लिमिट लेंगे फिर डेल ए वाला लिमिट लेंगे?
तुम कुछ भी लोगे, दोनों ही करेक्ट है, दोनों ही करेक्ट है। अगर
तो फाइंड आउट करने का जरूरत क्यों है मैम?
देखो यहाँ पे मैंने लिमिट फाइंड आउट नहीं किया था पहले, तुमने बताया इसलिए मैंने फाइंड आउट किया, जो लिमिट 0.98 टू 1.02। मैंने लिमिट यहाँ पे फाइंड आउट नहीं इसलिए किया था क्योंकि ऑलरेडी मुझे डेले यहाँ पे पता है इन माय क्वेश्चन, जो क्वेश्चन के अकॉर्डिंग चलो, ठीक है। कल जो मैंने क्वेश्चन कराया था एक बार वो क्वेश्चन देखो, व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन देयर, और आज जो क्वेश्चन मैंने दिया है वो क्वेश्चन को फॉलो करो, ठीक है। टुडे द क्वेश्चन व्हिच आई हैव गिवन यू यहाँ पे डेल है, मैं पहले ही स्टेप में आई एम फाइंडिंग आउट द डेल, ओके। डेले का मतलब ही ये है आई एम फाइंडिंग आउट द रेंज, रेंज मीन्स द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ द एरर, मतलब मेरे जो वोल्टेज आएगा यहाँ से वो उसका जो लिमिटिंग, मतलब इससे ऊपर मेरा वोल्टेज नहीं जाएगा और इससे ऊपर मेरा लिमिटिंग एरर नहीं जाएगा, ठीक है। दैट इज मैंने ऑलरेडी फाइंड कर लिया, दैट इज 1.52। तो मुझे तो पता ही है ऑलरेडी कि मेरा जो भी लिमिट आएगा, जो कि तुमने यहाँ से निकाला है 0.98 से लेके 1.02, मेरा जो भी वैल्यू आएगा यहाँ लिमिटिंग एरर सॉरी लिमिट का निकाल के, दैट विल बी अंडर 1.5, मतलब बिलो 1.5, वही हुआ है, राइट। तो वो अकॉर्डिंग टू द क्वेश्चन, अगर तुम यहाँ पे लिमिटिंग निकालते हो दैट इज 0.98 to 1, इट्स आल्सो करेक्ट, both are correct because both is within the limits, both steps are correct, okay। तो क्योंकि yesterday the questions which I have given you, वहां पे I didn't find out the del, follow that question yesterday I told you, वहां पे देखो सिर्फ मुझे चाहिए था लिमिट, I need to find out the guaranteed value of the capacitance lying within the limit, that I need to find out। उसका थोड़ा प्रोसेस अलग था, I didn't find out delay over there, I only use the formula AA equals to AS 1 plus minus epsilon R, okay। तो यहाँ पे क्या हुआ, ये प्रॉब्लम थोड़ा अलग है from yesterday's problem, understood। अगर तुम यहाँ पे दोनों चीजें लिखोगे both are correct, both are correct, if you also do up to this step it's also correct, if you directly write this step it's also correct, okay। ओके कुछ और प्रॉब्लम्स करते हैं। Okay. Before doing some problems, let me tell you standard. Okay, one question. I'm telling you, write down the value of a resistor is specified. The value of a resistor is specified. The value of a resistor is specified as, ये है second question, okay। The value of a resistor is specified as 500 ohm, 500 ohm plus minus 10%, okay, by a manufacturer, by a manufacturer. Value of a resistor is specified as 500 ohm plus minus 10% by a manufacturer, okay। Find the limits of resistance. Find the limits of resistance between which the value is guaranteed. Find the limits of resistance between which the value is guaranteed. I'm repeating the question once again. The value of a resistor is specified 500 ohm plus minus 10%. Find the limits of resistance between which the value is guaranteed. So I hope you could do the problem. You do it and tell me the answer fast. What is the answer you are getting?
मैम 0.98 to 1.02.
कैसे? How come?
मैम AS
एक मिनट,
AS
कौन सा
500
formula
है.
use किया? वही फॉर्मूला यूज किया ना, A is equals to AA
Yes, ma'am.
equals to AS, okay, AS, then in bracket 1 plus minus epsilon r. Okay, this is the formula. So AS is given 500. Okay, clear? And my plus 1 plus minus epsilon will be 10 divided by 100. How much? 0.01. Sorry, 0.1. That you do, and then you tell how much value you are getting. अब बताओ.
मैम यार एप्सिलॉन आर 0.02 प्लस माइनस.
Okay. This is what are the limits you are getting. Acha, one
Ma'am,
thing you
0.
do here, one thing you do here, you take the range, find the limits of the resistance between which the value is guaranteed. Okay. So what is the value coming? बताओ एक बार. 500 को बाहर रखो, पहले अंदर का वैल्यू करते हैं. 500 उसके बाद में we will multiply as per requirement of the question. Okay. So one we are getting, मुझे दिख रहा है 1.1, right? And other you will get 0.9. So my range is 0.9 to 1.1, right? This is the range. Am I right? यही आ रहा है ना?
मैम एप्सिलॉन आर 0.1 कैसा होगा?
10% है ना? What is the तो epsilon r क्या होगा तुम बताओ? Tell me. In the question, it is given now that the value of resistor is specified as 500 ohm plus minus 10%. So epsilon r 10% नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा? What will be the value you want to put in place of epsilon? बताओ. What do you want to put? Tell me.
Ma'am, I think epsilon r is equal to del A by AS.
No. Here in the question, तुम इतना complicated क्यों बना रहे हो question को? Solution को? तुम्हारे question में it's given ना, when the values are given, फिर इसको इतना complicated क्यों बनाना है? देखो, yesterday the problem I have given you, check out that problem if you have done in your copy. It's just like the problem, same problem. बहुत clear है in the question. The value of the resistance is given like 500 ohm. That is by nominal value, okay? And 10% is the error. That is the relative error. That is epsilon r or the limiting error, whatever. Then when you are getting directly the values from the problem, then उसको इतना complicated क्यों बनाना है? बताओ. Everything is given now in the question. Question may you are provided the nominal value, that is the AS, okay, and you are also given the epsilon r, that is the limiting error. So from there you can find out the error now. You have to just put the formula and you have to just put the values. Understood? Then also confusion you have. Tell me. बोलो. राजकुमार, अभी भी कंफ्यूजन है? Where is Rajkumar?
Yes, ma'am.
बोलो, क्या कंफ्यूजन है? Tell me the confusion you have. देखो, हम जो steps follow करेंगे, whatever steps we will do, whatever formulas we will do, that will be specifically according to the problem. Okay, जब problem में already given है what is the limiting error, तो del A निकालने की जरूरत क्या है? What is the point of finding out? और मेरे इस problem में ज्यादा values दिया भी नहीं है, not that much values, only 500 ohm plus minus 10% is given. That's it, and my problem ends here. With these two values, okay, how much I can do? So I have just used this formula and I need to find out the limit. Okay, Rajkumar, yesterday's problem you just follow. Okay, today I know it's a bit confusing, but still I will tell you, follow the problem statement. The problem statements are important. कौन से problem में क्या मांगा है, हम उसी वाइज चलेंगे ना. Yes, there are many formulas you can use, but when question is just like that, very straightforward, just put the values and find out the answers. Okay, any other person किसने किया है ये problem? सिर्फ राजकुमार ही बताएगा, बाद बाकी लोग, anybody else have done this problem? Manorama, have you done this? Shalini, have you done this problem?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the value coming? Answer 500, keep it outside the bracket. And what is the inside limits are coming?
Ma'am, same यही आ रहा.
0.9 to 1.1. Yes. Okay. Now, if you're asked that find out the limits, so in some cases, what happened? We try to open the bracket. Okay. If you open the bracket, then you can multiply it with it. Okay. Otherwise, you can keep it just like this. This answer is also correct. Okay. So, okay, another question I can give you that will help you out if you do that at your home. Okay, you take the question. It will be just like the today's question which I have told you. Just like the today's question. Then in next class we can continue. Take down the question of the limiting error. Okay, question number 4. Write down a 0 to 10 ampere ammeter. A 0 to 10 ampere ammeter has a guaranteed accuracy of 1.5%. A 0 to 10 ampere ammeter has a guaranteed accuracy of 1.5% of full scale reading. Okay. A 0 to 10 ampere ammeter has a guaranteed accuracy of 1.5% of the full scale reading. Okay, then you write the current measured by the instrument is 2.5. Where is my board gone? Yeah. The current measured is 2.5 ampere. The current measured is 2.5 ampere. Clear? The current measure is 2.5 ampere. Calculate the limiting values of current and the percentage limiting error. So you are given these values. I will repeat the question again. Calculate the limiting values of current and the percentage limiting error. So I'm repeating the question once again. A 0 to 10 ampere ammeter has a guaranteed accuracy of 1.5% of full scale reading, full stop. The current measured by the instrument is 2.5 ampere. The current measured by the instrument is 2.5 ampere. Calculate the limiting values of current and the percentage limiting error. Okay. So just now today we have done the same question with voltmeter. So I have gave you the question to solve at your home using ammeter. Okay. So you will follow the same process, whatever you have done in the class, and you will tell me the answer in my next class. You have to find out the current being measured in between the limits. Okay. So the steps will be just same what we have done today with the voltmeter. Okay. And you have to also find out the percentage limiting error. Achha, one thing you do, you start doing now. Ek baar karo. What are the steps you are following? Tell me. First, what you will do? Is question में first what you will do? Tell me. You have to find out the del A. the magnitude of limiting error of the instrument, then what will be your del A? What will be your del A? Can you tell me what will be your del A? What is the value of your del A? According to me, your del A will be epsilon r into multiply by AS, and I can see here my AS will be 10 ampere and epsilon r will be this one, 1.5%. So convert it into decimal. So if you convert 1.5 into decimal, then how much it will come? 0.015, right? 0.015 multiply by what? By 10. 10 is my AS. Clear? So what is the value coming? 0.015 multiply by 10. The answer is 0.15. 0.15. So this is my ampere. Okay. Done up to this? Have you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Next, find out the next. You know from the problem itself that the what's given here. The current measured is 2.5 ampere. Okay. So that will be this 2.5 ampere you will take as AS dash. AS dash. Okay. So you will do accordingly. Then you have to find out the epsilon r. That will be what? Del A divided by AS dash. So you know what is your del A. Del A is your 0.15. Okay. And your AS dash is what? 22.5 ampere. Okay. So you will do the calculation and you can find out the epsilon r. Then you will find the limit also. So you will tell me the answer in the next class. Acha. Or tell me the answer now. You can do this. 0.15 divided by 2.5. What is the answer coming? According to me, it will be 0.06. So it will be
Yes,
somehow
ma'am.
6%. Okay. So my ER will be somehow 6%. Yes, this will be plus minus 6%. If I multiply this will 100, that means percentage of epsilon r. Okay. That will be 0.06 into 100. So that I can see it will come 6%. This is correct. Okay, this is correct. Now you have to find out the limits. The limits you have to use that same formula. That is AA equals to AS in bracket 1 plus minus epsilon r. Okay, so use that formula and tell me the limits. This formula.
Ma'am,
is
0.94.
Yes.
0.94 to 1.06.
That is the limit. Okay, and what is the this value you have? AS. AS put here. You have you put the AS? AS is what? Let me see the problem first. AS is 2.5. Okay, so 2.5. 2.5 and in bracket 1 plus minus epsilon r. What is epsilon r? Forgot. Epsilon r is 0.06. Yeah. So this is the limit. From here you can easily find out the limit. Okay. So limits you can easily do. So this is the thing and nothing much. Okay. So this is the way how we do the problems, finding out the the safe value as well as the ER. Okay. Now I told Monica, you take the today's attendance of 14 students and send the screenshot to me in my WhatsApp number. And any query from this portion, you can ask me. Any query from this portion? Now this kind of problems you will get. Okay. You will get in your exam time also as a problem item. Okay, next day we will move on to some of the accuracy and precision problems of standard deviation. That's a very important and interesting part, standard deviation. And some of the part of accuracy and precision. Okay, thank you so much for taking the class. Monica, take the screenshot, send it to my WhatsApp number. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, ma'am.